Hello, dear friends. I am Hanida Hanif, first semester MDEC, Structural Engineering and Construction Management, Department of Civil Engineering, SNIT Adur. Hope that all are fine. Now, I am discussing about the topic Objectives of Homework. This is the first topic of the first module of subject 03 CE6091 Shoring Scaffolding and Homework. Now, we are moving to the contents. Formwork definition, objectives of formwork, and references. What is meant by formwork? Formwork is a temporary structure which has to be built for any concrete member. Basically, formwork is a mold including all supporting structures used to shape and support the concrete until it attains sufficient strength to carry its own weight. It is capable of carrying all imposed dead and live loads apart from its own weight. Formwork is generally made of steel and timber. Objectives of formwork. In designing and building formwork, four major objectives must be considered. First one is quality, then safety, economy, speed, and time. The safety in formwork requires that the forms to be strong, sound, avoid deflection. Forms must be designed and built with sufficient stiffness and accuracy, so the size, shape, position, and finish of the cast concrete are attained within the required tolerances. The quality of formwork itself has a direct impact on safety, accidents, and failures. The quality of resulting concrete is dictated by the quality of formwork materials and workmanship. Many concrete-related problems such as discoloration, stains, and dustings are attributed to concrete formwork. Also, some deformed concrete surfaces are due to the deformed formwork system caused by the repetitive reuse and inadequate support of formwork. Also, joints that are insufficiently tight will leak cement paste. The surface of concrete is disfigured by fins, but the cement paste and honeycombing may result adjacent to the leaking joints. So, final shape of the formwork in contact with the concrete should be arranged and joined as to produce a concrete surface of good appearance. In some cases, a provision of special form lining may be necessary to achieve the desired surface finish. Next is safety. Forms must be designed with sufficient strength and factor safety so they are capable of supporting all dead and live loads without collapse or danger to workers and to the concrete structures. Formwork operations are risky and workers are typically exposed to the unsafe working conditions. Partial or total failure of concrete formwork is a major contributor to death, injuries, and property damages within the construction industry. Contractors are generally responsible for stability and safety of concrete formwork. Also, they are guided by several federal, state, and local codes and regulations that regulate formwork safety. Most of these documents provide general guidelines for safety but provide no guarantee against failure. Contractors typically are trying to achieve fast removal of formwork elements without compromising their safety and integrity of structures. So, the formwork should be designed by an engineer, by someone who has sufficient knowledge of forces and resistance of form materials. The safety of workers is a concern of all parties, owners, designers, and contractors. Safety is everyone's responsibility, including workers in the field, supervisors, and top management. There are many risks in the process of erecting and dismantling forming system. Every precaution should be taken to ensure a safe working environment. Safety in formwork requires that the forms to be first one is strong. To ensure the safety of structures and the protection of the workers, it is essentially that formwork to be designed to carry the full load and side pressures from freshly placed concrete together with the construction traffic and any necessary equipment. Next one is sound. The material used to construct the forms must be of correct size and quantity, of good quality and sufficiently durable for the job. Then avoid deflection. Deflection is the most important consideration for design of formwork. The limit for deflection varies according to the class of work. For simply supported span, the limit is not more than span by 360. One is economy. The main materials of reinforced concrete work are concrete, reinforcement, and formwork. So the total cost can be approximately distributed among the three items. Economy should be considered when planning the formwork for a concrete structure. It involves many factors including the cost of materials, the cost of labor in making, erecting, and removing the forms, and the cost of equipment required to handle the forms. A high initial cost for materials such as steel forms may be good economy because of the greater number of uses that can be obtained within the steel. So, steel formwork has replaced wood formwork to some degree, although the use of wood is still substantial because of its availability and ease of fabrication. The forms must be built efficiently, minimizing time and cost in the construction process, and scheduled for the benefit for both the contractor and the owner. Forms must be simple to erect and dismantle, and modular dimensions should be used. One is speed and time. Speed of construction is defined as the rate in which concrete building is raised and can be expressed in terms of number of floors erected per week or month. Speed of construction can be also measured in terms of inches or millimeters of concrete poured per hour. Formwork operation can control the pace of construction projects. Formwork is typically supported by several levels of shores and reshores that carry the loads until the concrete gains enough strength to support its own weight and all other externally applied loads. Basically, shores are vertical members made of wood that support recent built concrete that have not developed full design strength. On the other hand, reshoring occurs when the original shoring is removed and replaced in such a manner as to avoid deflection of the cured concrete. As a result, several floors may be blocked, preventing the progress of any other construction activity. Faster formwork cycle from erection to stripping would allow for faster removing of shoring and reshoring and faster overall project progress. These are the references I referred. Thanks for watching.